Hi guys, welcome to 2020. This is my first video of 2020 and I just want to say I'm not gonna make no resolutions, no public goals. I'm just gonna do. This is a year of doing. Okay guys, so we're gonna start off with a fresh face. I'm gonna start off by using my Too Faced Hangover Primer. I actually like to use two primers. This one is more so for moisturizing. And then typically I will follow up with my No Problem primer by Touch and Soul. And I mainly like to use this in the center part of my face. So here, forehead, because your girl got some pores and I like to look as smooth as possible. So recently I found both of these, which is the e.l.f. foundation in their camo concealer, and I know like they like, sis, that's so last year, you so late. I know, sis, I know. But for those of us that don't know, I'm here to tell you, it is official like a whistle, sus. Official. Okay, so my color in this is chocolate, and in the concealer I am in deep cinnamon. So I'm gonna start off with this first. Okay, so when it's a really matte foundation, I like to work in sections and not put it all over my face, just so I make sure I get every part of my face covered. And so far this is just one pump that I'm using for this side of the face. I'm a full coverage girl in a shallow ass world, girl. And to put my foundation on, I use the Instapop face brush by Real Techniques, and I just tap that in to the skin. And while I don't think this is like my perfect, my spot on shade, it's actually a little bit red for my liking. For $6, I mean, you can't beat it. Like, sus, catch it. Okay, so I have foundation on, put that all over my face. And now I'm going to go in with the Camouflage Concealer. I really love this concealer because it really is full coverage and it oxidizes a little bit, and that makes it like my perfect shade, and it really lifts me under the eyes. Okay, when it comes to blending in, you know what, before I even blend this in, even though it's really matte, okay, I don't see what I was looking for, so I'm gonna blend this in before it's set. You really can't like just wait on this, you gotta blend it. I like to use a smaller Instapop face brush to blend in this concealer. Sometimes I like to use a sponge, but with this concealer I find that the Instapop face brush gives me the best results. So I just use this, and as y'all can see, sis is blending beautifully. I am going to go in with the Fenty Matchstick in the shade Espresso. When you're contouring, you really need to learn your face, because different faces, you need to put contour in different places, is what I learned. Like, typically I would have put my contour here, but I already have a natural contour there, so I started placing it above that. Just a little bit above that, like almost on top of it. And when it comes to my nose, sometimes you can do around the temples, but I just find it's not necessary for me since I got a wig on anyway. To blend out my matchstick, I like to use the e.l.f. Foundation blurring brush. And I just use that in like circular motions. You don't want to blend down, you really want to blend up when it comes to your contour, because it's gonna snatch those cheekbones in and give your face dimension. And that's what we want, sis. Okay, so now it's time to set everything down because the girl likes to be matte. Okay, I'm already matte, but I've got to be a little bit more. So I'm keeping this budget friendly because I have setting powders on every, you know, budget. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using the Morphe Bake and Set translucent powder. It's in the shade Translucent Rich. Focus. And I'm basically going to be putting this in all the places that I like to be set in. I put setting powder right there because I hate smile lines. Obviously, you gotta get that forehead. Now with me, when I use setting powder, baby, one thing I'm not doing, we're not baking. Anti-bake. I am anti-bake. I believe in patting that powder in. Take that beauty blender and get aggressive. And in this case, you would definitely take it over your eyelid too, because you don't want creasing. Only one part on my face though, I probably would dust it off. And that's this under contour area. You don't necessarily have to buff that in. Not all the time, at least not for me. Okay, so we all set. Next, blush, highlighter, all that good stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna be using the Makeup Revolution Patricia Bright Dusk Till Dawn. First of all, let's talk about packaging. I really like this, and I'm gonna be filming a tutorial showing you guys a makeup look that I did, or a makeup look with her palette. But I'm gonna be using this and this one. So obviously the pinkish one is gonna be for my blush, and then the other one is gonna be the highlighter of that palette. I try not to hop around too much when it comes to doing my makeup, like using 50 different loving palettes for one look. Like, sis, how are we supposed to follow along? How? You want me to go buy 50 palettes just to get this look? Anyway, so got our blush on, and for highlight, I'm gonna use my Morphe 510 brush. By Morphe. You can get this brush at Ulta. I really like putting my highlighter on, like, directly on my cheek. I just feel like it's a whole nother glow when you do that. Now, I don't like an insane highlight. Gots to be blended, sis. Blend that shit. For your nose, you're gonna need like a pencil brush. And when I do this, I really only do 2 areas. That top part and the nose highlight. Now we need to set our face. Keeping this budget friendly, I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution Hydra Matte Fixing Spray. Okay guys, I know these lashes are the most, but like I just did like a lash try on where I put on like 6 pairs of lashes and this is the last pair, and I'm just like, look, a motherfucking said I want to put on no more lashes. This it, period. But yeah, this is my finished look. And I really hope that this video was helpful to you guys. If there's a specific type of video that you guys would like to see, or if you guys would like a review on this hair that I am wearing, which is by Icy Hair. This is my first 5x5 closure wig, and sis, I'm in love. Like, I just feel like, I don't know when I'm putting on another frontal. I just don't, cause like, look sis, like I could pop her on and off. Anyway, I really hope you guys like this video, and more to come. Bye.